Well, we cover a big sector of buildings. There'd be the public sector, as you say, there'd be the hospital, there'd be educational, and there'd be sporting and leisure. Sporting and leisure would cover hotels, leisure centres, and also public sector would be, HSE, civil service, that kind of stuff. Housing associations, we would also work with them. We would encourage housing associations to move down the line of tackling fuel poverty from a technical point of view. In other words, a house that would cost €2,000 a year to heat and electricity, all the fuel bills. If you built a house to a very high energy standard, that could be reduced to about €400 or €500 a year. And I think that is the best way to tackle fuel poverty. And that can be done in two ways: in new builds, and also it can be done by refurbishing existing stock to a very high energy standard. And there are people within RenNet who have great skills in that regard. You know, there's external insulation, there's incorporation of renewables, and also energy efficient lighting, and real high quality windows and doors that have low U values and things like that. Well, I think that the renewable energy and energy efficiency is a growing market, and it's growing all the time. I think it's the energy of the future, and it's also the way of the future. Buildings we should move away from fossil fuels, and we should build more energy efficient houses. At the present time, we would be importing 90% of our energy would be imported in Ireland, and we would like to get to a stage where we're moving away from that and being more using our own resources and cutting down our dependence on oil and gas, and that, I think, is it's the energy of the future. It's a way of the future, and I think the sooner we go down that route, the better. Also with RenNet, we have visited other countries like Austria in particular, and we've seen how they have moved away from oil, and the biomass industry has grown dramatically there. And there's no reason why we couldn't follow in their footsteps. They employ a large number of people, both supplying fuel, manufacturing boilers, and also people who have district heating schemes where they have a large boiler supplying a whole village, where just hot water is sent round the buildings. So, and people don't have boilers in their own houses, so there's no carbon monoxide fears. They are not sending highly inflammable gas around the place, and people aren't storing flammable liquids like oil or anything like that. The only thing going round is hot water. I think it's from health and safety as well as from an energy efficiency point of view, it's a terrific way to go. It has allowed us to meet people and also network with them, and has allowed companies to discuss things in detail and see where we can progress the market together, because it's in all the interests of the companies in RenNet to promote renewable energy. And therefore, if we can establish a network that of people who are in that market, they can progress the market together, because it's in everybody's interests that we move down the energy efficiency and the incorporation of renewable energy in buildings. It's in everybody's interest that we do that. Now, we set out to do that in 1998, and then we set up Renewable Building Technologies in 2004, and we were probably ahead of the market at that time, because we faced the thing of solar panels won't work here, and where are you going to get all the wood chip to supply all these boilers and things like that. And it was quite negative at the start, but as time has gone on, people are getting more used to it. and renewable energy in a house or a large building or anything now is people are beginning to see it all the time, and certainly wind farms and solar panels and ground source heat pumps and wood pellet boilers and all those things are beginning to be normal to be seen in Ireland now. It's not completely new technology anymore.